Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan. In the annals of history, two names stand out when we debate the greatest conqueror of all time, Alexander the Great and Genghis Khan. But their paths to glory couldn't have been more different. One was born a prince, groomed for greatness from birth, with the finest education and a powerful army at his fingertips. The other rose from poverty and exile, forging his empire from nothing but his own cunning and determination. These two titans of conquest, separated by centuries and continents, continue to captivate our imagination and spark heated discussions among history buffs worldwide. But who truly deserves the title of history's greatest conqueror? Is it the man who inherited a kingdom and expanded it into an empire spanning 3 continents? Or is it the nomadic warrior who united warring tribes and went on to create the largest contiguous land empire the world has ever seen? Today, we dive deep into this epic debate, breaking down what truly defines greatness. Many historians, especially those from the West, often lean toward Alexander the Great as the ultimate conqueror. But is this view clouded by bias? Is it simply easier to glorify the story of a prince who had the world laid out at his feet rather than the tale of a man who started with nothing? Genghis Khan, on the other hand, came from the harshest of circumstances, uniting warring tribes and transforming them into a force that changed the face of the world forever. In this video, we'll challenge the conventional narrative and explore why Genghis Khan might be the true greatest conqueror in history. Alexander the Great, born in 356 BC in Pella, was the son of King Philip II and was educated by Aristotle. With access to the best knowledge and resources of his time, he inherited the throne at 20 after his father's assassination, commanding a well-trained army. Leveraging his privileged position, he rapidly expanded his empire across Greece, Egypt, and Persia. While his upbringing gave him significant advantages, the question remains, does this diminish the greatness of his conquests? Genghis Khan, born Temujin in the late 12th century, grew up in the harsh Mongolian steppes facing poverty and adversity after his father's murder. With no royal lineage, wealth, or formal education like Alexander, he relied on his wits and resilience. Temujin united rival clans through strategic alliances and determination, transforming them into a powerful force. From these humble beginnings, he built the largest contiguous empire in history, showcasing a unique strength and ingenuity that set him apart in the world of conquest. Alexander's rise was rapid, building on the foundation laid by his father, King Philip II. When Philip was assassinated in 336 BCE, the 20-year-old Alexander inherited a powerful and well-trained army. Already an experienced commander, he quickly secured his rule by eliminating rivals and quelling Greek rebellions. With a battle-ready army and the resources of a prosperous kingdom, he launched his father's planned invasion of Persia, using his brilliant military mind to begin his path to greatness. Genghis Khan's rise was a long journey of perseverance and strategy. Unlike Alexander, Temujin, his original name, began with nothing but his determination and wits. He built alliances through marriage, loyalty, and leadership in battle, gradually earning followers. Breaking from Mongol tradition, he promoted leaders based on merit, securing the loyalty of skilled warriors. Despite facing betrayals and setbacks, he rebuilt his power each time, refining his strategies. By uniting the warring Mongol tribes, a first in history, he was proclaimed Genghis Khan, universal ruler, in 1206. Unlike Alexander, who inherited his power, Genghis Khan built his from the ground up. Alexander the Great's empire stretched from Greece to Egypt and India, showcasing his tactical genius and leadership. His conquest spread Greek culture and ideas, a process called Hellenization, which had a lasting influence. However, despite his successes, the empire lacked stability. After his death at 32, it quickly fractured as his generals fought for control. This rapid collapse indicates that, while remarkable, Alexander's empire lacked the unity and structure needed for long-term endurance. Genghis Khan's empire became the largest contiguous empire in history, stretching from Eastern Europe to Japan and Siberia to the Indian subcontinent. His military success was due to his adaptability and strategic prowess, allowing him to conquer diverse terrains and enemies. Unlike Alexander, he built a lasting administrative system, integrating conquered peoples and leaders into his governance. By establishing trade routes like the Silk Road, he promoted economic growth and cultural exchange. Even after his death, the empire continued to expand, proving that his vision and infrastructure had a lasting impact on world history. As we've examined Alexander the Great and Genghis Khan, we see two remarkable leaders who changed history in distinct ways. Alexander, born into privilege and prepared for greatness, quickly built a vast empire, leaving a legacy of cultural fusion and intellectual growth. However, his empire crumbled soon after his death. Genghis Khan, rising from hardship, united the Mongol tribes over decades before conquering vast territories. His empire was not only larger but also more enduring, with effective governance systems that lasted for generations. While both were military geniuses, Genghis Khan was also an effective nation builder. The debate ultimately asks, is the greatest conqueror measured by their achievements or the challenges they overcame to achieve them? In the end, the argument for Genghis Khan as the greatest conqueror becomes compelling when considering the context of his rise. He built an empire from the ground up, overcoming extreme hardships and uniting diverse groups under his leadership, and his empire endured for generations. Alexander, while undeniably a brilliant strategist and visionary, had many advantages from the start, and his empire quickly fractured after his death. While both left extraordinary legacies, Genghis Khan's ability to create something enduring from nothing may give him the edge as the true greatest conqueror in history. Ultimately, deciding the greatest conqueror depends on perspective. If one values rapid expansion and strategic brilliance, Alexander's campaigns across 3 continents highlight his military genius. However, if overcoming adversity and building a lasting legacy from nothing is the focus, Genghis Khan's unification of the Mongol tribes and creation of the largest contiguous empire in history is unmatched. Both were extraordinary leaders, but Genghis Khan's humble beginnings and the enduring influence of his empire may make his achievements stand out as true greatness. We've laid out the facts, but history invites interpretation. Share your thoughts below. Who do you think is the greatest conqueror, and why? Your insight might bring a new perspective to this timeless debate.